Two guys risk it all to try to get a gig playing music at a bar in downtown Toronto. Every once in a while, a movie comes out that is just so unique and different that it completely catches me off guard. This is that movie. I had never heard of Nirvana the show, and the only Nirvana band I know broke up in the early 90s. So I came into this completely blind, not knowing at all what to expect. The movie follows two lovable guys, Jay, a low-key dude who is a gifted musician, and Matt, his best friend, who has the energy of someone who's had about 30 cups of coffee. Now, based on the movie, I'm not sure Matt even plays a musical instrument, but he is dead set on getting a show at a small bar downtown. A normal person might just call the bar and ask if they can play a show, but not Matt. He thinks outside the box. The movie opens with him pitching an insane publicity stunt that will make it impossible for the owner of the bar to deny them the pleasure of playing a show there. Matt talks fast, and he plots out the scheme on a whiteboard. The whiteboard is one of my favorite gags in the movie. There always seems to be a whiteboard within arm's reach anytime the plan changes. The vibe of the movie is somewhere between Tenacious D and Flight of the Conchords, but with way less music. The movie looks to be shot on a shoestring budget, and sprinkled throughout are guerrilla-style scenes where Matt and Jay are acting out crazy things in front of unsuspecting bystanders, so it also kind of seems like a prank-style movie. The movie's plot is really kind of inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. The joy of the movie is watching things play out and trying to figure out how in the heck these guys pulled it off. Things cannot be as they seem. There is no way they would get away with some of this stuff, but there is also no way that they had the money to use CGI that looks this good and natural. So I honestly have no idea how it was pulled off. The movie is an homage to Matt and Jay's favorite 80s movie, and it's a really good homage. And some of the scenes inspired by that movie are the most "how did they do that" I've ever seen in any movie. These guys don't seem like they are good enough actors to pull off the energy they're putting off, which makes me think that they're just kind of playing themselves. But the amount of planning and forethought that would have to go into a movie to pull this off does not seem possible with guys like this. And I do not mean that as a put down or an insult. I can't think of a single person who would have the foresight and determination to film this movie the way that it appears to be filmed. Kind of like a magic trick that I want to know how it was pulled off, but also I don't want to know because it's probably some simple explanation and it was going to ruin the illusion for me. Director and star Matt Johnson directed and co-starred in the movie Blackberry that came out a few years ago about the rise and fall of the first smartphone. Now that was my first exposure to him, and I ended up enjoying that movie quite a bit more than I expected to. Between Blackberry and now this movie, I am now on a mission to see what other creative stuff that he can pull off. I ended up watching Johnson's first movie, The Dirties, after seeing Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, and he has the same energy there. Matt Johnson is a unique guy who beats to his own drum and is able to perfectly execute his vision no matter how crazy it is. Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie is a completely unique experience. It is rather funny and absurd, but it also has moments of levity and a surprising emotional core. It is part buddy comedy, part prank movie, and features some truly awe-inspiring visuals that seem impossible to pull off this cleanly. This movie isn't going to be for everyone, but I think everyone can appreciate the vision and the execution.